Hello, everybody. It is our great pleasure to have Greg Klein Hertzel, the owner and CEO of ConnectivTech, speaking with us. Go ahead, Greg.
Thank you, Electra. Good to see everybody here today. I am Greg with ConnectivTech. So ConnectivTech at the heart of it is really a fractional CTO organization. Our specialty is vendor selection and procurement services. So let me kind of get into what the heck that means. Really at the heart, we are a technology advisory firm, and our goal here really is to make it easier for businesses to find vendors. And so we're like a marketplace, an IT consulting firm, an outsourced procurement department. And so anytime a business needs to outsource something, go through the vendor selection process, we're essentially this matchmaking concierge service, right? We're going to go out on behalf of the client. We're going to assess the maturity of potential vendors, and then we're actually going to line up as many vendors as the client wants to meet, right? And so usually the sweet spot here is around 2 to 4 vendors, right? Here are some really examples here. So we were founded with the discovery that a lot of businesses were just failing at this. Really, what's the methods that you see right now? Google reviews, referrals, RFPs, quotes. And what we had found is about 30 to 40% success rate when businesses are actually trying to find vendors on their own. The tough part is several things. One, there's just an oversaturation in every market, right? There's just more bad than good, right? How does one figure out what is the bad? How does one figure out what's the good, right? And two, a lot of these methods are just uncertain, right? There's no real way of actually figuring out if a vendor is good or not, but you can only really figure that out after you sign the contract. And so our goal is to bring pre-vetted, pre-approved, tested in live environment vendors to meet our clients, walk them through the quoting process, helping them select and advise them to make sure they're not being over or underquoted. Um, and so here's a great example, right? One of the biggest things that we do is help companies find cybersecurity vendors, right? A lot of times these are MSP or MSSP vendors, right? There's so much in cybersecurity. As you can tell, it's like a spaghetti maze here, right? Where do I start? Where do I begin? Who do I trust? Everybody has different point of views, right? So we're going to have help you navigate through the spaghetti, advise you on how to begin, figure out what the roadmap is to get you the right cybersecurity for your business, and then discuss to you what type of vendors are going to be most successful. Another really a popular area that we're brought in for is telecom, right? VoIP services, how to select the right telephone and internet provider, how to get it hooked up to your business, how to get emails of voicemails or connected up to your CRM or ERP, or sometimes how to do a cost savings method. How can we do a free audit of your telephone and internet bills, your VoIP provider, how to line up demos, how can we save you money and still get you all the services you want? And at the core, this is it. Really, we vet technology companies, we match them with pre-vetted experts and business vendors. All right. We even have a money division. Our money division is all about trying to help businesses get money back into their business. So we'll do free audits on certain vendors. And the idea there is how do we replace vendors with better ones, but for less money? And so we can do 401k audits, telecom audits, credit card processing, right? Business printers, even help businesses get qualified for debt and loans for their business. And so here, I'm not going to go through all these, but here's just a really great snapshot of a lot of areas we are brought in for to help companies select vendors. I would say the busiest areas that companies are going to bring us in for is to help them find MSP companies, digital marketing firms, fractional HR services, software development and app development, and telecom. If you have to remember 5 things on this list, those are the areas we are most commonly brought in there for. And that's me. That's everything. My name's Greg. You can't really see this right now. I'll have to change the color on that, but feel free to reach out to me via email, greg.kh@connectivetech.com. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn, Gregory Klein Hertzel. I look forward to talking to everybody.
Yes. Just a quick question in general. Does the